South, a beauty member, second chairman, members of the high table, members of the press, very distinguished members of the Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, ladies and gentlemen. I actually really want first to thank God for having taken us this far. That's actually not been easy. For those of you who know the fight that when we started this fight and where we are today. And in that way, I want to thank God, and actually to particularly thank members of my team who stood firm with me from the beginning to this day, despite their challenges. I want to thank them for the effort they've put in, both physical, mental, and financial efforts. I thank you all. It's not easy. I thank you for believing in me especially, because there's a limit when some persons would have backed out, but they were still there because they knew, because we are fighting where we are going to and from where we are. I thank you all. I want to tell you that a good product needs no advertisement. It sells itself. A candidate went for interview, and the interviewer asked him, what will you do to make this company increase itself? What the candidate responded was, improve the quality of your products. Once you improve the quality of your products, you sell less. You spend less in advertisement. And that's exactly what I want to tell us here. That our team is going to look into how we are going to improve the products that have been handed over to us. That's we are certainly going to look around on how to make National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Cross River State Chapter, NPM. It's definitely not going to be a one-man affair. It's going to be an all-inclusive affair for everyone. And that is the reason why I've told my men that it's time for us to tax our brain and begin to think how we're going to solve the problems that are before us. We all know that for over 8 years now, the association has been redundant. Nothing significant has actually happened for those who know. And that is the reason why we see ourselves as learners, as people who actually educate people, those who teach people, and we cannot handle our own problem and solve them the way we should solve them. We should lead by example. That's exactly what we are going to do. On that note, we are going to establish a lot of projects that will come. The only thing we want of you and we beg of you is for us to support our cause. At the initial steps, it may be tasking, but I assure you, by the time we put in all the projects and programs together, it will be lesser for us in terms of costs and even in terms of doing things together. We all know the position at which we are today. This is not the time to begin to cast aspersions against some people. It is not the time to blame anybody, whether he has joined this fight or not. This is the time to bring everybody together. It is the time for us to make peace. It is the time for us to actually let them know why we were fighting. It is time for us to tell them that we're fighting because we wanted to protect their interests. It is time for us to tell them that working with us is the way forward. I would actually want us not to talk to anybody carelessly on platform. Let us be very civil in whatever we do. Let us try as much as possible to see how we'll be able to convert them. Let them understand why we're fighting. Not the period to begin to fight them, but the period to begin to bring them closer for them to understand the product we have for them. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to thank all of you for supporting me. I want to thank all those who have come from far and near to create this occasion. I want to assure you one thing, that in the next 1 year, you will see the physical changes in National Association.